All right, let's jump right into this explainer because I really want to immediately shatter the absolute biggest misconception that's holding back new creators right now. For years, I mean, literally years, the narrative has been that you have to hit this massive, seemingly impossible subscriber count just to start earning a living from your content. But guess what? The landscape has completely shifted, and the actual data paints a totally different and honestly, a way more encouraging picture for us. So here's the big question. Do you really need 1,000 subscribers to make money on YouTube? If you're sitting there thinking the answer is a hard yes, well, you are leaving serious money on the table. Today, we're going to bust that widely held 1,000 subscriber myth wide open. I'm going to walk you through the exact data-backed roadmap to early monetization, and then we'll scale all the way up to high-end ad revenue optimization. We're totally moving past the guesswork today and using real hard numbers to chart out your path to success. Here's what we're looking at for this explainer. First, we'll hit the 500 subscriber milestone, then explore some really lucrative alternative monetization strategies. After that, we're moving on to unlocking full YPP benefits, navigating those dreaded monetization rejections, and finally, we'll decode the secret of YouTube CPM so you can really master the math behind digital wealth. All right, starting things off with Section 1, the 500 subscriber milestone. So right at the 500 subscriber mark, YouTube actually opens the door to what we call fan funding features. This includes YouTube Shopping, so you can sell your own stuff, super thanks, super chat, and super stickers for viewers to basically tip you during streams or right on your regular videos. Plus, you get channel memberships for that sweet, recurring fan support. Now, this is highly interactive revenue. It's distinctly different from the passive ad and YouTube Premium revenue that you only get once you hit that traditional 1,000 subscriber tier. It's more hands-on, but it is real money. Okay, so what does it actually take to cross this very first official monetization finish line? Well, the metrics are surprisingly achievable. You just need 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the past 90 days. But here is the kicker. You also need either 3,000 public watch hours on your long-form videos over the past 365 days, or, and this is a big or, a whopping 3 million qualified shorts views in the past 90 days. Hit those numbers, and you can officially apply to the program and start utilizing all those great fan funding tools. Moving right along to Section 2, Alternative Monetization Strategies. Now, these are your off-platform powerhouses. We're talking affiliate marketing, where you can take a 1 to 5% commission on products you recommend. Then there's sponsorships. Brands will often pay $10 to $50 per 1,000 views. Let that sink in for a second. A video with just 10,000 views could net you up to $500 right there. You can also sell merch, offer consulting, or build memberships on sites like Patreon. And hey, if your channel focuses on teaching a skill, selling online courses through platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, or Blurbay is incredibly lucrative. The main point here is, you really don't need a massive audience for these. You just need a loyal, engaged one. Honestly, this crucial point is summarized perfectly by this quote from Blurbay. You have to reframe how you look at your early YouTube channel. It is not necessarily the store where the actual transaction happens, right? Rather, think of it as the giant billboard driving traffic to your off-platform business. Basically, your videos are the funnel. Which brings us to Section 3, Unlocking Full YPP Benefits. Here it is, the magic number, 1,000 subscribers. This massive milestone is essentially the golden ticket in the YouTube world. Hitting this exact number is what finally unlocks your ability to earn that passive income from standard watch page ads, shorts feed ads, and your cut of YouTube Premium subscription revenue. But hold on, remember, subscribers alone aren't quite enough to get you the gold. You still need the viewership to back it all up. So, to cross this final threshold, you absolutely must also accumulate 4,000 qualified watch hours on your long-form content in the past year. Or, if you're on the short-form grind, you need to generate a massive 10 million qualified shorts views in the last 90 days. It really requires genuine, sustained audience attention to get there. Let's pivot a bit to Section 4, Navigating Monetization Rejections. Look, nobody likes a rejection, but YouTube actually has a very structured timeline for dealing with it. If human reviewers reject your channel and you truly, genuinely believe it was a mistake, you have 21 days to submit an appeal. Now, if the rejection was actually valid because of some policy violations, don't panic. You get a chance to fix it and reapply 30 days after your first rejection. But a quick warning here, if you get rejected a second time or any time after that, that waiting period bumps way up to 90 days. Still, the system is designed to let you try again, so it is never the end of the world. So, how do you actually guarantee a stronger application for next time? Just follow this exact action plan. First off, read that rejection email really closely. It's going to point you to the specific policies you violated. Second, you need to rigorously review your entire channel against YouTube's monetization and community guidelines. Look critically at your videos, titles, descriptions, and thumbnails. And finally, be ruthless. Edit or outright delete the videos that cross the line. Clean house. You want to make absolutely sure that when the human reviewers look again, your channel is completely spotless. All right, now for my absolute favorite part. Section 5, the secret of YouTube's CPM.
If you want to truly understand your earnings, you absolutely have to master these two terms. CPM, or cost per mil, is the advertiser's metric. It's basically what they pay YouTube for 1,000 ad impressions. But, and this is a big but, you don't get all of that. YouTube takes a 45% cut of standard ad revenue, leaving you with the remaining 55%. Plus, not every single view actually shows an ad. And that is exactly why RPM, or revenue per mil, is your true north. RPM calculates your actual real-world take-home pay per 1,000 total views. Makes perfect sense, right?
Now, I want you to look at this massive number. $45. This represents the top-end CPM an advertiser will happily pay for 1,000 impressions in the platform's most lucrative niches. I mean, just imagine the RPM you can pull in when advertisers are literally throwing down $45 just to reach your audience. And this is exactly where that money is flowing. Just check out this comparison. Up at the top, finance and investing commands a CPM range of $15 to $45. Insurance and legal are right behind it. But then, look down at the bottom. Gaming caps out around maybe $6, vlogs are hovering around $3, and pranks, they sit at a dismal 25 cents to $2. To put that into perspective, a finance channel averaging a $30 CPM is earning roughly 26 times more per ad impression than a prank channel. It's the same platform, the exact same effort, but wildly different payouts. Turns out, pranking your friends just doesn't pay the mortgage. So why on earth do advertisers pay these massive premiums for a finance video or B2B software over, say, just pure entertainment? Well, it boils down to these key drivers. First, it's about advertiser demand. Banks and software companies just have huge marketing budgets. Second, it's about buyer intent. Think about it. A viewer searching for best term life insurance is actively looking to spend money right then and there. It's also about audience purchasing power. And hey, don't forget seasonality. CPMs naturally spike by 20 to 50% in Q4 just because of all that holiday shopping. Geographic distribution is easily the second most important factor after your niche. It completely dictates your earning potential. See, advertisers bid based on the purchasing power of the viewer's location. The average midpoint CPM in the United States is around $18. In the UK, it's $15. But in India, despite having over 500 million active users on the platform, the average CPM is just $1.90. Where your viewers actually live radically alters your ad revenue.
So, what's the game plan? How do you actively push your channel to the very top of your niche's CPM range? You optimize. First, you've got to target high commercial intent keywords in your titles. For example, a title like Best Budget Productivity Tools pays far, far more than My Morning Routine. Second, consistently create videos that are longer than 8 minutes. Why? Because then you can manually place mid-roll ads at natural transitions, like every 5 to 7 minutes. And finally, keep your content strictly advertiser-friendly. Trust me, a video hit with limited ads will see its CPM drop by like 60 to 90%. You definitely want to avoid that.
We've seen the data today. We've busted the big myths. A highly targeted, well-optimized channel in the right niche can totally replace a full-time salary with a mere fraction of the views that a general entertainment channel requires. The reality is, you just don't need a million views to make a living. You just need the right views. So armed with all this new knowledge, what niche will you build your empire in?